What's up guys, welcome back for another Dueling Network video. First of all, I want to thank everyone, because last week we hit 3000 subscribers. So a big thank you to everyone for the support. Exactly about 1 year ago I had about 300 subscribers, and now 1 year later we hit 3k. So that's actually really amazing, really awesome. So thanks again for staying with me, thanks for the support. I'll definitely do my best to keep things going. Um, the subscriber special is all about Discard. Recently they changed its name from the Forgotten Capital Lemuria, or the Forgotten Continent, to its current name, a Forgotten Ocean. I'll leave its full effect in the video description. It basically comes down to this. Once per turn, I can activate its effect to increase the level of all water monsters I control by the amount of water monsters I control at that time. So let's say, for example, if I control 3 level 2 water monsters, with the Forgotten Ocean they all become a level 5 monster. Thanks to the Forgotten Ocean and the new upcoming water support, you can easily spam your field full of high rank Exceed monsters every turn, so that's really nice. So let's see what shenanigans we can do with this card. This was one of the duels I had yesterday. My opponent is playing Gishkis. Didn't know that in the first turn, of course. My opening hand is really nice, already opening with Terraforming for the Forgotten Ocean, and also opening with the Swap Frog is always nice. So I'm just going to set a Dupe Frog. Don't know what deck he's playing then. So he's going to normal summon Gishki Beast, so obviously he is playing Gishkis. Attacks for 500 damage. Era Draw MST, which is perfect, going to destroy his back row, so that leaves his field wide open for a possible OTK. So I'm going to special summon Swap Frog, discard the Nimble Angler, so both activate. Important is that Angler does not miss its timing, so I'm going to special summon 2 Nimbles, thanks to Angler, and mill the Ronin Totem to my graveyard, thanks to Swap Frog. Then activate Terraforming to search out the Forgotten Ocean, which is important for the deck. Activate the Forgotten Ocean. Yes, no response. Then I'm going to normal summon Ronin Totem and activate the effect of my Swap Frog. Bounce it back to my hand. And now I'm going to activate the effect of a Forgotten Ocean. So now every water monster on my side of the field is a level 6 monster. So I'm going to exceed for 2 Messier 7s. 2 Talmuses. Which are really important for the deck. So Messier 7 again, causing for a possible OTK. So discard and take Nimble Angler back into my hand. So repeat the move. So special summon Swap Frog, discard Angler, send the Dupe Frog to my graveyard, and special summon both Nimbles from my deck. I'm going to exceed into Daigusto Phoenix, detach a card, and now I should have 5 water monsters in my graveyard, indeed. So I can special summon Mooling Glaze from my hand. Mooling Glaze also pretty busted. New card I believe in a new set. So now he has to discard 2 cards, which I'm going to choose. So he discards the Salvage and the Heavy Storm. So no Gorse. Pretty much his only out here is a Gorse. So I attack with Master 7 over his Kishki Beast, and attack 2 times with Daigusto Phoenix. And he sees that it's pretty much GG indeed, and he's going to quit. So since this was a bit short of a duel, here I have another duel. A few games after the game you just saw. Here my opponent is playing Prophecies. So luckily I get to start again. Normally my luck at the rock paper scissors game is pretty horrible. My opening hand is really nice again, just missing the Swap Frog again. So going to set the Dupe Frog. So hopefully it gets destroyed this turn. So he normal summons a Chevy, so that tells me that he's playing Prophecies. He equips Wonderwand, so now he attacks over the Dupe Frog. So I search out the also important Swap Frog, which already sets up a lot of plays next turn. He's just going to pass with no back row. So that's really nice. So again, the same moves as last duel. We're going to special summon Swap Frog and discard Angler. So both activate. Going to special summon the 2 Nimbles from my deck and mill the Ronin Totem. Then I'm going check in the graveyard. So I need more frogs in my graveyard. So we're going to bounce back the Swap Frog and special summon it again. Discard the Fishborg Planter. and yeah, send send another Ronin Totem from my deck to the grave. So now it's time to tribute summon for a Koalakant. Yeah, so going to activate its effect. So yeah, I already control another fish monster on my side of the field. So if he has effect fielder, I can tribute it to negate his effect fielder if he targets my Koalakant. So even effect fielder can't save him now. So I discard the card to special summon all fish types from my deck, activate the Forgotten Continent, and boost up all water monsters by 5 levels. So now everyone is level 7, outside Koalakant of course. So I'm going to exceed into Big Eye and Gaia Dragon, but this is not an OTK just yet, so I'm going to special summon a Ronin Totem and activate the Fishborg Planter's effect in grave. So if I mill a water monster here, I can special summon it from my graveyard, and luckily I mill a water monster. So I'm going to exceed again into Daigusto Phoenix, detach a card, activate Big Eye's effect. So just in case he has Gorse, he still has his Wonder Wand equipped to his chariot, so I can safely attack for game. So again, good game, guys. Let's get to the deck list. First, I was trying out a Lancer slash Frog build, but then someone over Dueling Network gave me the suggestion to try out new Water Nimbles, and I must say they work really fast. So thanks, Terry, for the suggestion. Combining both Nimbles and Frogs, you can easily special summon multiple level 2 water monsters to your side of the field. Let's see. First, we have Nimble Angler. When this card is sent to the graveyard from either your hand or your deck, you can special summon up to 2 Nimble monsters from your deck, except Angler itself. So possible cards you can combine with Angler are Swap Frog. When of course it's discarded from your hand to the graveyard, because important to know is that Swap Frog can't send Angler from your deck to the graveyard since it's not an Aqua type. Next to Swap Frog, both Foolish Burial and Fishborg Planter support Angler really nice. I also did some research about Angler, and important to know is that Angler will not miss its timing when it's sent to the graveyard by, for example, Swap Frog or Fishborg, so that's important to know. Next, there is Fishborg Planter. When it's in your graveyard, you can activate its effect by milling the top card from your deck to the graveyard, and if that card is a water monster, you can special summon Fishborg from your graveyard. Important is that you can only activate the effect of Fishborg Planter once per turn, so you can't activate it again if you have another one in grave. Also to note is that when the Fishborg Planter is in your graveyard, its effect can only be activated once. So if its milling effect fails, you cannot activate the same Fishborg again next turn. But the moment when it leaves the grave, its effect will be reset. So if that Fishborg does end up in your grave again after it's special summoned from the grave, you can activate its effect again. Next, there is Nimble Manta, which most of the time is just an extra Nimble monster for either Koalakant or Angler to special summon from your deck. There's also Nimble Sunfish, which actually has a really nice effect. When it's destroyed by battle, you can send one fish type monster from your deck to the graveyard. So most of the time you want to send your Angler to the graveyard from your deck, and then thanks to Sunfish, when it's destroyed by battle, I can special summon another Sunfish from my deck. So basically it replaces itself on the field. And also then Angler activates, because it was sent from my deck to the graveyard, so I can special summon 2 more Nimbles to my side of the field. So basically when Nimble Sunfish is destroyed by battle, you end up with 3 level 2 water monsters on your side of the field. And with a Forgotten Ocean, that's already a rank 5 exceed. I also decided to run 2 Koalakants, which makes a possible OTK really easy. I also opted to run only 1 Mooling Glaze, which is basically a delinquent duo with a 2800 attack. You can only special summon him when you have exactly 5 water monsters in your graveyard, but as you saw in the video, that's actually really easy with the Nimbles and the Frogs. A fun fact to know is that after you special summoned it and discarded 2 cards from your opponent's hand, you can bounce it back to the hand with Swap Frog. You can special summon it again next turn, since you can only use Mooling Glaze effect once per turn. The only downside to this is that you cannot attack next turn, because Mooling Glaze left the field. But I think that's worth it for another delinquent duo. Yeah, the field spell, as you saw in both videos, is pretty much the key card from the deck. For my testing, I definitely need 3 oceans and 3 terraformings, because they are so easily destroyed by MST. I also uprun 1 Murray of Greed to send those dead Nimbles from my hands back into my deck. Um, yeah, the extra deck is the extra deck is full of different rank exceed monsters. The last card I want to talk about is Mermail Guile Abyss, which I sadly wasn't able to feature in this video. It's a rank 7 exceed monster with two level 7 monsters. But yeah, the card is so boss. The only downside to the card is that when you try to OTK your opponent, as you saw in the second game I believe with Guile, when Guile Abyss is face up on your side of the field, level 5 or higher monsters cannot attack as long as it has materials. So your Koala can't attack if you decide to summon him. But yeah, if you see the opportunity to OTK your opponent, go for either Big Guy or Gaia Dragon. If you can't OTK your opponent that turn, then you can definitely go for Guile Abyss, because it locks down pretty much every opponent. Um, so I hope everything is clear. If there are still any questions, you can always ask them in the comment section down below. Guys, thanks again for everything. I really appreciate the support, and that drives me to make more videos in the future. So yeah, ook with the new ban list coming up, definitely expect a lot of duels with new decks, because let's face it, nobody wants to see those Dino Rabbit slash lineup slash Insector matchups ever again. So definitely expect a lot of new decks, and stay tuned for the next Dueling Network video. Thanks for watching. Lithium signing out. Peace.